Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Today on How Hugh, we're going to do a couple of things with the 2017 Toyota TRD Off-Road. It's got the stock suspension, stock size tires, everything like that. I've got a load of brick pavers in the back, 160 of them, so we'll see how much that weighs. And then I'm sagging a little bit, so you'll be able to see I'm lifted in the front a little bit and I'm sagging in the back a little bit. I want to see just how much it is with this load and then how much it is with this load in half, and just for my own knowledge. So let's do some measuring. Okay, that's about level. 3 3/4 inches. Let's do the front. Five and 1/2 inches. So I'm gonna write those down. That's 160 of these brick-shaped pavers. I don't know what they weigh. I don't know, 4.5 pounds each, something like that. Let's go weigh them and see what this whole load is. That's 160 of them. £5 pounds, 6.6 ounces. It's pretty heavy. Let's weigh one more just to see how consistent they are. Well, that's 5 pounds, 9.8 ounces. So why don't we just call them 5 1/2 pounds? We'll split it. So 5.5 pounds each. Doing the math, 160 of those brick-shaped pavers, 5.5 pounds each, is 880 pounds. So that's about 880 pounds there. So I'm going to move those into the backyard using the trusty wagon. So let's move half of them, and then we'll do some measurements again and see what the sag and the lift is for 440 pounds. Because at 880, when I look at that, it could handle a couple hundred more pounds. So I think I could carry 1,000 pounds back there on the stock suspension and still be okay. And I don't think I'd go much more than that. So let's move some pavers. Pavers left, so that's about 440 pounds. So let's measure the sag and the lift again. Okay, 4 5/8 inches. I'll write that down. Right around 5.5 inches. Righty, can move the rest of them. Actually, the front did lift a tiny bit, so it's at 5 inches now. 5 7/8 inches. Let's go inside and where it's a little nice and cooler. It's hot out here, close to 100 degrees. It's going to get hotter, it'll be 110 by the end of the week, and or early next week or the weekend. It's going to get hot again. So let's go look at the numbers and see what the conclusions are. Okay, so let's look at these numbers. Let me get my glasses on. So with no load in it in the back, my stock suspension, the front has 5 7/8 inch space between the fender well and the top of the tire. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got that back. I wrote the wrong thing. That's the rear. The rear has 5 7/8 and the front has 5. That's with 0 load in the back. With 80 of those pavers in it, which is 440 pounds, the front lifted a 1/2 inch. So it lifted up to 5.5 inches. And the rear squatted 1 1/8 inches. So, or 1 2/8 inches, so 1 1/4 inches. So the rear squatted 1 1/4 inches down to 4 5/8 inches. Okay. With the full load in there, the front stayed at 5.5, and the rear dropped another 1 inch and a bit down to 3 3/4 inches. So overall, with 880 pounds, it dropped 2 inches and 1/8. So that's not too bad. So 2 inches and 1/8 with 880 pounds right over the back. So that's where we are on that. Okay, it's a good little truck. 2017 Toyota TRD off-road Tacoma. And those rear lockers work. Might have to do a front locker on that just for fun. But anyways, out.